It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one golded. 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 Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Bro, I'm godlike, I'm judgy. I can't touch this girl, she musty. Bro, you flexing on IG. People like you disgust me. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. These women love me, bro, they tryna me. That's the wrong way, me back. Yeah, buddy, if you get lucky, it'll get yucky. Little buddy touch me, I can turn auntie into a I'm in the S5 facing cuffy, cause I can't name that guy but me, dummy. Tryna come slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. I'm the one golded.
From the host of Super Bowl 50 back in February of 2016, there's a look at the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Stroud looks to throw on the first play. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Texans will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10, right at the 30. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Pass caught by Pearsall. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. The Niners at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they've gotten a pretty good deal from the schedule makers as well. Home dates in Weeks 1 and 2.
And I would believe that they would need to take advantage of that, partner, because as you can imagine, the road dates will pile up later this season. So this is a great opportunity for them to put some early distance on the rest of the division and create a little bit of a cushion for them for later in the year.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd down and 6. They go play action here. Purdy. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. They need 12 here. It's 3rd down. Here's Purdy. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 1st down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. Play action. Now Purdy. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. On the move past the 40. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 11 more on that one and another 1st down. Back back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Of course, remember last week, week number 1, quite the opener for him. NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he does not want to be a flash in the pan. He wants to have that type of a game each and every week. Let's see if he can get a second award in week 2 of the season.
Purdy's throw there taken in by Kittle. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Here's 3rd and a few inches. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
So just 3 yards on the completion there, and it'll be second down. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. First and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. McCaffrey. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up second and goal. Defensively, they must have been expecting a pass. They were in the dime look out there.
I think maybe they were deciding to go with speed.
And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Isaac Guerrero, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the 49ers are an extra point away from capturing the lead. Moody good with the extra point. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for the...
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. Suddenly, it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Throwing here, Purdy steps away to his left. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first.
He'll be hit and taken down at the 21.
So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it.
Here's another first and goal, but from a little further back this time following the penalty.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it.
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Isaac Guerrero.
He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Niners are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Moody good with the extra point.
And the lead is up to 8.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you get...
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Niners are going to have it here just past the 25. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their own 26. And he'll start by handing this off to McCaffrey. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 41. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down. After one, 14-6 our score on EA Sports. 2nd down and 3. Purdy off the play fake. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. He's up over 50 yards receiving now in this first half. It's a 1st down. McCaffrey running up the middle. 41 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
This 2nd and 4. Shotgun now with Purdy. Throws the out route and completes it to Samuel. And Debo going to have a Niners 1st down as he's down to the 12. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Purdy going to give it to Guerrero. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Isaac Guerrero on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the 49ers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
They'll let this go deep for Collins.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Stroud on 3rd down now.
Flushed out right.
An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Take it at the 37. And just a 30-yard punt that time. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us. And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've got a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away.
And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here.
They intercept Stroud again, the 3rd time in this game. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense.
Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Deebo Samuel, a 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Niners are able to add on to their first half lead. Moody good with the extra point.
And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. Well, CD, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him, throwing the football, while we look at the defense, they came in prepared. An excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. Purdy now to throw off the play action.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Back to throw, Purdy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Purdy. Well, same target, same result. It's Kittle.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
On 3rd down, it's Purdy.
And a diving effort, but only right at the line of scrimmage. Kyle Shanahan's made the decision. They're going on 4th down. Here we go with McCaffrey. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football, and the Texans scoop it. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
And instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
2nd and 5. And Stroud now to throw. That one complete. It's Tank Dell.
And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
Here's Stroud.
And the Niners get there and bring him down.
That's Drake Jackson burying him and finishing the play.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the 2nd half. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
On 1st down, Purdy. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Purdy now to throw.
Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down. This is McCaffrey on the give. They find some open field here.
Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10.
Touchdown, 49ers.
Christian McCaffrey.
His 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Niners come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Moody good with the extra point.
And that'll push the lead up to 29 now.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
Johnson now returning. Now here's Johnson.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They'll try to get the run game going. This is Mixon. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 5.
They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A pickup of 11 and a Texans 1st down. As Shaheed going to go in motion. Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, this defense, they've got the 4-score advantage, and you can see why they continue to bottle up the run game, and really they've just been sharp in all facets here in this one, CD.
Yeah, they've kept that offense in check the entire game, and I think it's been led by what you just talked about, that defensive front, which has not allowed them to run the football and establish control of the line of scrimmage.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
But when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
19 tight. 19 tight. Mike spot 4. Mike spot 4. Mike spot 4. Stay with your man. 54's Mike. 54's Mike.
From the gun on third down, here's Stroud. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Javon Hargrave in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to fourth down. On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. 125 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Purdy's throw complete here to Ayuk. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Second and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara. Purdy from the gun. And he rifles one incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Once more, Purdy looking to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Texans are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Stroud sets up the play action. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to get this down inside the 40 before he's finally ridden out of bounds.
A huge play there for Houston. And even 40 yards.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Mixing up the middle. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Javon Hargrave there on the stop.
Early down stuff will put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Stroud to throw it. Throw over the middle is taken in by Dell.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 22-yard line.
Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now.
19, Tiger, 19.
Inside handoff to Mixon. It's a pickup of 6, and that is going to do it for this third quarter. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Here's a give to Mixon. He will push his way down to about the 14. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
Well, that's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. 2nd and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through, and has a nice job to hold him just a couple and force the 3rd down.
The Texans on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Nick Bosa in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
But one thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Throwing on 2nd and long.
Stroud.
They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now.
I like the thinking there because right after a sack, it can be a great time to call for a screen to your running back and use the eagerness of the defense against them. Able to gain some positive yards out of this one and make things a little bit easier for them on 3rd down.
3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
60 Maverick.
A shotgun snap to Stroud.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Dalton Schultz, an 11-yard touchdown.
And the Texans get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
No surprise there, 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Certainly no reason to panic. They've got the 3-score lead, but the turnover last time, the interception that led to a touchdown, you'd have to think it might not be dialing that up again.
Yeah, probably not. They're still in fantastic shape, though, so I would imagine before he tried it out here for this series, head coach probably just leaned over to him and was like, listen, we're wearing These color shirts. Throw it to those guys, not the others. Try to make a joke out of it and just let them go out there with a little bit more confidence.
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6. Now Purdy.
Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
Purdy looking to throw.
This one caught by Kittle.
And he'll be touched down to the end, but a big play on that one.
And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Second and goal from the 1.
Again, McCaffrey.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Christian McCaffrey
with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
And the 49ers are on their way to a 2-0 start. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Now they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10.
Going up top. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
2nd and 10. Now Stroud. That'll be taken in by Shaheed.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs.
And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception.
Picked off by Fred Warner.
And into the end zone, a pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping they're holding a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap one.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Stroud. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Drake Jackson able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
Stroud here on 3rd and long. He's going to let it fly. And this will be incomplete. Boy, can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked too. Instead, it's 4th down. The Texans send the punter out as he's on to kick it away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. 138 yards rushing for him now to this point.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And he gets it down to the 32. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Niners, they use the favorable early schedule to their advantage as they move to 2-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for the Texans, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.